Welcome to Subject Soup. Ever wondered why so many people are leaving upstate New York, or why so few move there to begin with? The answer might surprise you. This is why nobody lives in upstate New York. The phrase "nobody lives in upstate New York" is a stark exaggeration that overlooks the nuanced reality of the area's demographics and economic conditions. Although upstate New York has indeed faced population decline and various economic challenges, it is incorrect to suggest that it is completely uninhabited. This article dives deeper into the reasons behind the shrinking population and the broader perception that very few people live in this part of New York State. Upstate New York, generally defined as the regions north of New York City, includes larger cities like Syracuse, Rochester, and Albany, along with numerous smaller towns and rural communities. This area has historically depended on manufacturing as its economic backbone. However, as manufacturing jobs have declined due to outsourcing and automation, many upstate communities have struggled to adapt and find new economic footholds. The loss of these jobs has not only led to financial hardship but also hindered the area's ability to attract and retain residents. The economic stagnation is exacerbated by the geographical isolation of many communities. The vast distances between towns and the lack of major transportation hubs compound the economic difficulties, making it harder for residents to find employment without long commutes. This isolation also affects access to healthcare, education, and other critical services, which are less available than in more densely populated areas. Consequently, the quality of life can be perceived as lower, which discourages new residents and expedites the departure of the existing population. Moreover, the economic challenges are reflected in the real estate and infrastructure of the region. Many areas have seen a decrease in property values, and with a shrinking tax base, local governments struggle to maintain infrastructure and public services. This decline further discourages investment and resettlement in the area, creating a cyclical pattern of depopulation and economic downturn. Additionally, these geographic and economic challenges create a feedback loop that discourages new businesses from setting up in the region, thus limiting job creation and economic diversification. Without significant investment and development initiatives, many communities remain economically vulnerable and less attractive to potential new residents. Demographic shifts in upstate New York have been significant, with many counties experiencing population declines over several decades. The U.S. Census Bureau data illustrates this trend, particularly among younger demographics who often relocate to urban areas in search of better employment opportunities and a more vibrant social life. This migration is largely driven by the desire for economic stability and advancement, which is perceived to be limited in the upstate region. As younger individuals move away, they leave behind an aging population. This demographic shift poses various challenges, including a diminishing workforce and increased demand for healthcare and senior services. The departure of the younger generation also means a loss of cultural vibrancy and innovation, which further impacts the social and economic fabric of these communities. Without significant reasons to return, such as job opportunities or quality of life improvements, the cycle of aging and population decline is likely to continue. Furthermore, the educational institutions in upstate New York, although well regarded, often see their graduates relocate after completion of their studies. The universities and colleges are robust centers of activity and potential economic engines, but face challenges in retaining talent. Graduates frequently seek careers elsewhere, drawn by higher salaries and more diverse professional opportunities in larger cities. This exodus of young people not only reduces the region's vitality but also its ability to innovate and grow economically. The departure of skilled labor and creative minds leaves a gap that can be hard to fill, further exacerbating the economic challenges of the region. Initiatives aimed at reversing this trend have been critical in preventing a complete demographic collapse. The climate of upstate New York, characterized by long and harsh winters, can be a deterrent for potential residents. The heavy snowfall and extended periods of cold weather require a lifestyle adaptation that not everyone is willing to make. For those accustomed to milder climates, the severity of the upstate winters can be a significant barrier to relocation. Additionally, the lifestyle offered by upstate New York is predominantly rural and suburban, with the urban areas being much smaller than those in other parts of the country. This rural setting means fewer amenities and entertainment options, which can be less appealing to individuals seeking a dynamic urban environment. The lack of major cultural institutions, limited dining and shopping options, and the necessity of driving long distances for basic services contribute to a lifestyle that might not attract younger populations. Despite these challenges, upstate New York boasts natural beauty and a quieter way of life that appeals to many. The region is home to scenic landscapes such as the Adirondack Mountains, the Catskills, and the Finger Lakes, which offer outdoor recreational activities year-round. For those who value nature, space, and a slower pace of life, upstate New York provides a quality of life that is difficult to find in more urban environments. Efforts to capitalize on these assets through tourism and local businesses have begun, aiming to reshape the area's economic landscape and perception. By promoting its natural resources and unique lifestyle, upstate New York hopes to attract new residents who are looking for an alternative to the urban hustle and bustle, thereby slowly changing the narrative around its livability and appeal. The notion that nobody lives in upstate New York is a myth that simplifies and misrepresents the true complexities of the region. While facing significant challenges, upstate New York is not devoid of life or potential. With ongoing efforts to revitalize the economy, enhance local amenities, and promote its natural beauty, there is hope for a resurgence. Understanding the multifaceted issues behind the demographic and economic trends is crucial for anyone interested in the future of upstate New York. By addressing these issues holistically, there is potential for revitalization and growth, ensuring that the region can thrive once again. If you've been enjoying the content and finding it helpful or interesting, I'd love to have you join our community by subscribing to the channel. It's completely free and helps the channel grow so I can keep bringing you even more awesome content. No pressure, but your support means the world to me. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.